Oh my gosh, I forgot to hit record, so I will join you guys in from here. I already have my resin in the bubble machine, and I'm making two rainbow wind chimes. One is just circles and one is moon stars. So I have done red, purple, and blue so far. Look at that pretty shimmer. And I have not tried this technique yet where you put the mica powder on the mold first. I have made a mess and added the mica powder to little bits of resin as I go, and I wind up with extra and it's just a mess. I saw this last night, and so I'm trying this for the first time. So I'm putting my mask on because of the fine particulates in the mica powder. You always want to wear a mask. So I use this Ching Taik G mica powder. So far it has been really good quality. Alright, let me adjust here. So just using a dry paintbrush and getting the sides. Getting off any loose excess. So red, orange, yellow, green. While you watch me do this, you can either mute the video. I don't like silence, so I mean sometimes. I'm enjoying the silence in my home right now. Kids are back in school today. My tag that I've been trying to add to all my videos at the end is to be kind on purpose. Sometimes we're just kind. If we're having a good day, something that's going our way, we're just naturally in a good mood, right? But other times we have to choose how we treat other people, and it's so worth choosing kindness, even to the Karen, the sour Karen, you know. I feel like it's a win-win when I'm extra nice to Karens because I know it irritates them. I'm sure that's not good, but it's better than stooping to their level. You know what I mean? Like, people that are just sour on purpose because they want, I don't know if it's intentional, like they literally think in their heads, I have a shitty life or a sucky day, so I'm gonna make other people feel like that. Because I've never thought that. I've never been like, oh, I'm having a bad day, I'm gonna make other people feel bad or whatever. My kids do a good job of reminding me when I'm having a bad day. They're like, Mom, chill. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go take a time out, because if I'm like more snappy or whatever, I don't know, I just feel like people in general can be more kind. I was at an orthopedic surgery place earlier today with one of my kids, and my kid's in a wheelchair, sitting down lower than the reception desk, right? So you can only see me hunched over onto, I don't know what they think, just I have a hunchback or something, and as I'm leaning on his wheelchair, and this lady on the other side just was giving me a dirty look, and I'm waiting in line to check out, and so I'm thinking, Maybe, that's just her face. Maybe she just got bad news. She just staring at me, and then she walks around. I felt like it was out of her way to walk around the counter and brush past me, and I'm thinking, do I know this lady? What have I done to her? I don't it was just extra rudeness. And as she brushes past me, she looks down at my kid in the wheelchair, and she's like, oh my gosh, and she like grabs her face. I'm so sorry. I just stared at her like, for what? Mad dogging me the whole time we're both waiting in line, or brushing past me like on purpose? That's what I'm thinking in my head, right? And so I just like cheesy smiled at her, as I have other million things running through my head, right? I have to schedule an appointment. It has to fit into my time. My kid's in pain. Did they send the right medication over? Do I have time to go home real quick? Do I have time to go get lunch before my other kids get out of school? Do I have time to go get the medication? Can they even deliver it today? I'm like ADHD mom brain, and I didn't even have time to process her. I'm just like, whatever, dude. So as I'm leaving, she was sitting back out in the waiting area, and again, she looks up from her phone as I come out of the room into lobby to go outside, and she's sitting kind of close by the door. It is pouring outside. I really don't think it could have been raining. I think I've overbrushed that because I'm talking. I don't know if this is good. She's sitting close by the door. It's pouring. I don't think it could have been raining possibly any harder. And I stop, and I'm like, in my head, okay, start the car, unlock the door. I have to load a 100-pound child and then break down a wheelchair, throw it in. I'm going to get soaking wet. Oh, well. And I do by myself. I always do. Never had any help. Anyways, I don't need help. I'm my mother's daughter. So I'm standing there, and I get my kid's blanket out, put it over him, and the lady is sitting there still staring at me. And then I go for the door, and I freaking trip on the blanket, catch myself on his chair, and I'm having a hard time holding the door open, pushing his wheelchair through. And this lady, from what I saw of her, is ambulatory and not, we're in an orthopedic office, but I don't think there was any reason she could have got up and helped me just simply open the door. So I looked over at her and I just smiled, and I said, have a nice day. And I said it nicely, but I don't think I meant it. I was kind of like, ew. So, I don't know. There's a saying, fake it till you make it, right? So, if we fake, like, telling people have a nice day, and I guess if they take it in a good way, is it still, like, genuine? Hang on. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Red, orange, yellow, green. More green. So, anyways, I meant to look for a Bible verse to talk about before I jumped on here, but now I'm deep into this. Alexa, what's a Bible verse on kindness? We'll go that route.
I couldn't find what you're looking for on Audible.
Alexa, what is a Bible verse on kindness?
From BibleStudyTools.com. The scripture tells us in Ephesians 4:32, be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other, just as in Christ God forgave you.
Okay, well, there we go. So, lady, today I forgive you because it wasn't a big deal. But, yeah, so it just goes with me and my kids try to talk about something related to kindness every day. Oh my gosh, that's a whole nother topic. Them being totally not unkind to each other. I don't know what is going on there. It is my goal to make them like best friends, and they're in this hate era. I'm like, oh my gosh, like literally going out of their way to start fights with each other. So anyways, we try to talk about kindness and empathy every day because I want them to be aware of how other people act, how it makes us react. And yeah, I don't know. Dudes, as I'm learning about my 7-year-old having ADHD, let me tell you that I am thinking I have ADHD, or maybe just mom ADHD. I'm not sure. I don't actually, yeah, I do remember feeling this crazy before kids. Yeah, so it's another thing. Thinking I have ADHD and trying to single parent a ADHDer, a high-wired one. I'm just learning more about myself, I feel like. So, anyways, if you have any comments on kindness or any tips on brothers being more kind to each other, or any good Bible verses you want to share, or if you don't know Jesus, my God, who I'm talking about, then I encourage you to reach out to me. I am not the smartest tool in the shed, as they say, but I do love talking about God. And if I tell my kids, if I don't know something, I will definitely find it and I will learn about it. So if you have any questions or a story about kindness, whether it's 20 years ago or yesterday or today, if you're that lady at the orthopedic office, just kidding. Red, orange. So yeah, my hashtag will or closing line, whatever it's called, will forever be kind on purpose. I think it's important that we choose kindness. If it's not coming easily, then we can choose it, right? So I hope you are having a great day and that kindness just comes naturally for you today. And tomorrow, if it's not coming easily, then I hope you can remember this in that Bible verse. What was it? Ephesians 4:13? I don't know. I'll have to go back and look, and then I'll tag it. Be kind and compassionate to everyone. I feel like compassionate is a good addition there. I talk to my kids about empathy all the time. My 7-year-old is hard-headed, and he thinks if it doesn't bother him, then why would it bother anybody else? So we try to make that huge in my house. Because I have a lot of people with different feelings. Ooh, and this is what we're gonna start talking about. Me and my kids are gonna do this love language thing this month and figure out what our love languages are. I remember doing this test thing in like health class or something. I don't remember what grade. I went to a private school, so it may have been in just Bible study or chapel or whatever. But definitely my love language is actions. Like, you can tell me whatever, but if I don't see actions on it, then it doesn't mean anything to me. And I don't say that in like a mean way. That's just how I naturally accept like love and care. And then I try to pull myself back and think about the other person and try to be empathetic and being like, oh, well, maybe that's not their love language. Maybe they think all is fine if they just say it, you know what I mean? And I want my kids to know what theirs is and what each other's is. Okay. red, orange, yellow. This is a yellow gold. Oh my gosh, I hope I've been in camera this whole time with my dusting, and it might be boring. You might be here for, let me know in the comments if you're here for me. Definitely not my good looks. I'm not even showing my face today. I need my lashes done. Let me know in the comments if you're here just to support me. You don't care what I'm doing, or if you're here for the resin techniques, or if you're hoping I'm gonna paint. Oh, I have another sad story on that, which I'll tell you in a second. Or if you are new and you just came across me and I have a mesmerizing voice. Just kidding. I think it sounds annoying. So feel free to mute as you listen. Sorry for my sniffles. I don't know with this mica powder if I'm supposed to leave. See how there's like excess in there? I've been dumping it out. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Shocker. I feel like I'm gonna save my sanity. If this works, I'm gonna be so thrilled. If the color like stays on. I don't know if it's gonna mix though. Like, so one side of this is going to be clear and the other side sparkly, or what? Oh my gosh, I've not been doing that this whole time. That's fantastic. Okay, what are we doing here? Big moon. And that moon, gray. Maybe let's use a different gold. And I don't know what these two pieces are. Okay. I have Mayan gold and bright gold. Maybe Mayan. And then I need a gray. Silver, white. Silver, white for the moon. Very important that you wipe your brushes off on your daughter's pants. Oh my gosh. I got her these for Christmas. They're Victoria's Secret. She hasn't even worn them yet, dude. I took them out of her side of the closet and I took the tags off. Why did I just do that? Oh my lord. Because I'm talking. Anyways, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to buy her another pair and secretly replace them, because my snuggler the other night had a diaper or pull-up leak, and so I jumped out of bed really quick to change, and my daughter's pants were the closest I could find. I also felt like that was just an excuse to wear them, but I will just replace them. Okay, moon. This. And I feel like it needs chunky glitter in all of them too. I don't know how it's gonna look though yet. And it's not sticking to the side. Why is this color not sticking to the side? Again, I don't know. I feel like this mica powder is like chunkier. Oh man, can you see all the particles flying around? I'm so glad I wear a mask. If I'm just like dumping mica powder in, I admit I do not put a mask on for that. I just dump it and then step away while it settles, but I need to take care of my body. Alright. That Mayan gold. I almost used gold for the yellow. I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I used just gold. I have 5 minutes left on my bubble machine. Perfect timing. Oh dear. I'm probably making this so pointless. I don't know. I don't even know if I've watched a whole video. Like, I feel like I start it and then I skip to the parts I want to watch. But I do have to say, this is so, what is it? ASMR? AMSR? Whatever. So satisfying to paint glitter. So satisfying. Okay. Maybe it's this mold. I feel like it's not sticking to the side. And the side must be done. I want to be funny, you guys. I follow so many people. It was random. I follow so many people, like moms and stuff, that are just funny. And I feel like I am funny sometimes, but I'm such an introvert that I'm just like, I'm so quiet. Like, if anybody was here right now, I would not be talking. I don't like talking to people. I don't like people. Really. I like to be by myself. That's why I have no friends. Seriously, I'm not even exaggerating. My best friend lives hours away, and I haven't even seen her in like a year. Maddie, if you're watching this, we need to hang out. She's the one, guys, she is the one that got me started with art. And I am so thankful, because I would be stuck at home right now. Well, my house would be clean. That would be one thing, but I either do art or have a clean house every day. Today, it is art. Okay, what 2 colors am I doing these? Oh, I don't have a silver. And I'm gonna have to do another something. Maybe 2 silvers. So I can put them far on opposite ends. I don't feel like this sticks to the side though. That one I'm going to leave chunky and see what it does. I'm not going to dump it out. I don't know what I'm doing it here. I forgot. I don't want to do every color again. Maybe I'll do gold. All the way around. I don't like gold jewelry, but in art and my painting and my resin and stuff, I freaking love gold. So I don't like wearing it, but I love making stuff with it. It's so pretty, and I love the gold flakes. If you guys don't know what that is, you will in a minute, because I just got some more. And I'm going to add it to this. And I think I might do chunky glitter flakes. I'm going to leave this chunky too and see how that looks. Oh, my nose is running inside my mask. I'm going to blow my nose and we'll be right back. Please hold. Okay, we are back. My resin timer, that may have been annoying for you guys too. That sound in the background was my resin bubble machine, which is, sometimes I use it more than I don't, especially for small things, because we don't want bubbles. And should be better because I'm not mixing resin. When you mix mica powder with resin, when you do that, it makes more bubbles, and it's very hard to get the bubbles out. I still have bubbles. Okay, let's see. I'm just grabbing a spoon. Sorry. Hopefully I take the time to edit all the bad views and stuff out of this, but honestly, I probably will not. So, I didn't do those two, or that one. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, let's see what it does. I think it's just gonna stay there. So, I'm just gonna do a thin coat and let it spread out, because I want to add some chunky. There's so many bubbles in it still. Ooh, I don't know how it's going to be when I heat gun it. Okay. Well, this is a tester. So, if you're watching this far, I'm going to tell you, the first person to comment, I'm going to come up with like a code word. The first person to comment banana gets to pick one of these for free. I will, if you live far away, you just have to pay shipping. I'm not at a place yet where I don't charge for shipping. So, yeah, if you are watching this, I will say it one more time, and you comment banana, I will let you pick one of these first ones that I'm doing. And I bet nobody in the whole entire world watches all the way through, because honestly, this is boring. And I feel like I am boring. But my goal this year is to post a lot of videos and spread God's word and start making real money that I can support the Johnson House, support somebody in recovery their first month. That is my goal. So if you want to help me support my goal and you just don't like my art, that's totally fine. You can go to my PayPal, and I have a link to the Godbed Fund at the Johnson House. And I haven't even done a January drawing yet. So I think I'm going to wait till February. December was not a good month. It was a good month. But it was very busy, mentally exhausting. We had a family emergency and I was stuck home. Everybody's fine. But I'm so glad for my art, because I would have been so bored. The kids were out of school and I have absolutely zero help. So I was stuck home. I've spent a lot of money on DoorDash just for freaking groceries. And yeah, I feel like I didn't make friendship a priority when I first got clean 10 years ago. I had no problem like cutting off all my acquaintances, quote unquote friends, from my addiction. I had no problem doing that. But I also did not prioritize making new friends. And I can honestly say that I don't have anybody I can just call on. Be like, hey, I'm stuck home with my kid who's on bed rest and I need groceries. I don't have that. So I don't mean to turn this into a pity party. I would rather have no friends than a bunch of fake friends or friends that are still using or whatever. So that is a blessing. And maybe it's me. Maybe I think about that a lot. Maybe I am the one that is not a good friend. I don't know. I feel like maybe that's just Satan talking, because I'm a very conscious person. I try, that's all. But you know what? That's okay. I'm just focused on my kids. I don't need no man. I don't need nobody. My kids are enough. So that's okay. I'm just rambling as I'm zoning out. I don't know if I need to explain all this to you guys, but I'm just slowly filling this up whilst making a mess. And I wanted to do just a little bit at a time, but this is already a little bit. So, ooh, and look at how it did like leave chunks. So I'm not doing that again. That's the chunky glitter. That's the brushed one. So I'm definitely not leaving the chunks. Unless it looks cool dry. I don't know. But I have these. So let's add some bling. And you know what? I need to do these too. So let's see. I wish this was live because what color should I do? I think I should do purple because I didn't do it twice over here. Ooh, and blue. So purple and blue. Okay. That'll offset the colors. I'm very OCD. Has to be even. And I only have like 5 minutes to use all this resin before it hardens. And there's nothing, there's a lot of things, that's exaggerated, but it's very sickening when I have to waste some resin. I go to grab it and it's all hard in the cup. It just starts curing. Actually, what's worse than that is a flash cure. If you don't know what a flash cure is, it's when the resin just all of a sudden cures before it's supposed to. There's like a time and heat process thing. And sorry, daughter's pants. Oh my gosh, look at that. So I'm going to say this one more time. I already said it last time was the last time, but if you're watching this all the way and you comment the word banana, the first person to do that gets to pick one of these for free. If you live far away where I have to ship it, all you have to do is pay shipping. But this is like, I think these go for like $60 because I'm going to string it and sand every piece. There's a lot of, not just the resin cost. Resin's very expensive, but just time consuming on all of this. So if you comment banana, I will give it to you for free. Okay. And if you missed the first part, we're talking about kindness. So I want you to say an experience you had or a moment that you can remember when you weren't feeling so kind and yet you chose to be kind, because my end tag or whatever, and also tell me what it is called, what I say at the end of all my videos. Be kind on purpose. So, or if you have a good Bible verse, if you just skipped this part of the video, we're talking about Ephesians 4:13, I think. I could be wrong. It says, be kind and compassionate to everyone. Not just if you're having a good day or whatever. So, anyways, I'm going to try my heat gun first. Probably going to bubble out. And I need to scoot down. I can't even tell if I put resin in here. So this evens it out and it gets the air bubbles. There is a lot, oh my gosh. A lot of air bubbles. And why is there black on there? Oh my goodness. No, overflowed already. Okay, well, that's taking the surface bubbles. No, it's just blowing more. Oh my gosh. Ah. All that did was blow the mica powder. So I'm going to use my handy dandy lighter. Maybe. Why is it not working? I don't know if you're supposed to do this, but it works. I think I got resin inside. So I have to do that. There we go. All right. I can't even see the resin. So I'm just heating. Sorry for the bad view. Maybe I won't wear my neck holder anymore for this. I'm so glad that I only left 2 of those pieces not brushed out, like chunky, because it's definitely not the way to go. I'm glad I was dumping out the excess. Excess? Excess. So lighter, you're not supposed to use heat on molds, but a lighter fire is not too hot for the mold and it gets the edge bubbles. Because if you do resin, you know that bubbles are your enemy. And this is hot enough to pop the bubbles, most of them, but it won't burn your mold. It's definitely satisfying to watch them pop too. I don't know if you can see it. The next video I do, I'm going to do a different angle. So if you're totally over watching me, I totally understand. And I bet nobody's even made it to the banana part of the video. I'm going to post like a clip of it on like Facebook and TikTok and Instagram, and then I'll have the full video over on my YouTube channel. So that'll maybe get people to watch the whole thing to search or listen for the code word to win one of these guys free. If they even turn out, I don't know. If they don't, I'll just give you a $50 credit to any of my stuff. Ooh, look at that big bubble. Yeah, see, I don't like the chunky. Ew, I'm gonna have to like mix this up. Okay, the leftovers is not a good thing. Oh no. And see, now it's getting hard. Great. Oh no. I don't know what I'm doing. If you are watching me and you're just laughing and you actually know certain resin tips and tricks, please message me. I feel like there's no resin going to be on the other side. What is going on? This is a disaster. Talk about bubbles. Definitely going to be bubbles in there. Yeah, see, but all of the resin's not colored. Oh. Okay, I don't know. Let's do these before. See, I'm going to waste all this resin. But no, I'm not. Let me do this real quick. Let's see. Gosh darn it. Let's see. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Blue. Make a tray with the leftover. Red. That's way too much. Oh, I hate rushing. Okay, red, orange. Oh my gosh. I need my mask back on. Ugh. Okay, I'm masked up. Orange. Yellow. Yellow. Ooh, I kind of spaced it right. That's exciting. Because I'm way OCD. Oh my gosh, I feel like the video quality on this is going to be bad too. I apologize. If you have any constructive criticism at all, I am open to anything. But remember, be kind on purpose. But I am open to tips and tricks and suggestions. And like, hey, talk less. Well, you know what? You can mute it. Or talk about, if you guys have topics you want me to talk about and just hear me ramble so you can laugh later. Totally fine. My kids do it all the time. They'll ask me a question and they'll just laugh how I ramble on and on. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Pippo, watch it be hard. Please don't be hard. I think it is. Oh my gosh. I'm glad I put my mask back on. Holy moly. Okay, here we go. Yay, no, it is. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, it might be fine. It might be fine. It might be. Ooh, it is hot. Oh, right in the nick of time, I think. All right, let's blast it with some heat. There's a lot of bubbles. They are not popping. Just need to push it up to the edge. And the heat, I feel like in some stages the heat keeps it from hardening. There is like one stage, I haven't figured out its time exactly, where it just does not help. Okay, we might be good. We might be good on this. I don't know about those lumps. There we go. So many bubbles though. Oh my gosh. And it's just enough. I'm going to do another layer. I'm going to do like a white layer and have the other side the front. So, okay. Now this is probably too hard to add these. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Let me go get some tweezers. I'll be right back. Okay, found tweezers. Now I'm so sad. I'm glad I did save that though, but you see the lumps? I wonder if it's gonna be seen after. Ooh, maybe I'll do some in here too. And I don't know if they sink like gold flake. I like how it's chunky though. I'm impatient. I think I'll do the rainbow all the way across. Oh. It's whatever turns out. Now they're going everywhere. Okay, that was gold. Oh, and I opened it upside down. Huh, that's great. What a dingus. I know, I should have gloves on. I don't want to waste it. Okay. We have purple. I'm pretty sure these two hang like upside down and the rest hang. I don't know. I don't know anything. Okay, that's pink. Let's do red. Okay. Oh, red. Oh, yeah, I did. See, if I don't talk out loud to you guys, then I'm just talking to myself, and then only certain words pop out. You're like, what is she talking about? So, I don't know what's worse, and I don't know what you would be learning here other than my mistakes. But like I tell my kids, there is no mistakes in art. There are no mistakes in art. And if we do something and it like is wrong, quote unquote, then all that means is we figured out what doesn't work, right? So that's a win. Green, 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 green. I'm definitely not gonna sing. Oh, that lump I don't know about. At least, I'm pretty sure we saved it. That was like seconds. If I would have waited like 20 more seconds, it would have came out in just one big clump. So, I am so glad I stopped to do that. Maybe. I don't know if I saved it in time. We shall see. Oh my gosh, I keep touching it. Get on there. What in the world? Oh, go there. Okay. I wanted to do like a straight line, but it's kind of scattering. Maybe we'll make it branch out right here. I don't know. Wait a minute. That one's gold. I used yellow. Oh no, this is yellow. Okay, cool. Yellow. Oh, I didn't do that blue. Ooh, that's too much resin in there. Definitely need to heat it. Oh my gosh. Heat those down. What a mess, what a mess. Mess, mess, mess. Okay, anyways. Who do you follow and like, what do you think about being funny? I don't know. I'm trying to think of, I don't even know how to word it. I'm just trying to think of what else to talk about. And if you know what, we're almost at an hour, which I will cut some of this out maybe. If you have made it this far, I already have a code word. I'm not going to say it again. If you go back and listen, you will find my code word to win one of these free. But if you have made it this far, I will give you a free 8x10 or $80 credit towards a different size or a custom or whatever, because 8x10s are about $80. So if you have made it this far, then what should I say? Comment star. Comment star. If you have made it this far and you hear me, thank you so much. If you send me stars, then message me. We will talk because I so appreciate that. Oh, orange. There's no orange. I'll do this. I didn't have orange. That was gold. Okay. Anyways, yeah, so I have one code word to win one of these guys free. You just pay shipping if you're not close to me. And the other, comment star, and I will give you a free 8x10. I will send you the link to my website. I do have a website. It's sparksmanart.com, but I suck at building websites. So I currently only have one item listed where I have over 500 art pieces done, not including my resin stuff. Now I'm just rambling. And I'm going to heat this. So there's a code word for one of these or that. My mom will probably want that though. So one of these. And there's a code word, comment star, to win one of my 8x10s. I'll send you all that are available, or an $80 value of whatever you want. As a thanks for watching this far. Thanks for telling me that I missed too. So I'm just thinking, trying to remember how much I paid for this set, and then I absolutely love it. And I always have like a million projects in my mind. I'm also staring at this air bubble that's driving me nuts right in the corner right here. And how am I going to get it out? Oh my goodness. You don't belong there. Come. Heather. You go there. Oh, another one. Oh my gosh. Go home. See, I don't know. I just don't know. Oh, that's empty. This is full. Come on. I can use this, but I don't like to. These are fire glass. Ooh, hot. Fire glass, whatever. So they thankfully don't catch on fire. There are so many bubbles. Oh my goodness. That one doesn't even have resin in it. Oh my gosh. What a hot mess. This does not even have resin. You guys. And I didn't color it. What color is it supposed to be? Oh my goodness. Too funny. All right. I don't even know if these are going to work out. But if you have watched this far, even if I do post this video. Whoa, too far. Sorry, I have this thing stuck to my neck. If you have watched this far or even just skipped to the end and saw this, thank you so much. Leave a like, comment, you're ridiculous, or I don't even care. Doesn't even matter what you say. The algorithm loves comments. If you say anything, it thinks that you love me. So you can say whatever. Be kind on purpose. Couple key points here. I don't know what I'm doing. Do not do what I'm doing at home or unsupervised, like me. That's number 1. Number 2, you are loved no matter what you are doing in life. Okay? God doesn't make mistakes, so you're here for a purpose. So, if you're messing up today or whatever, try again tomorrow. That's all you can do. That was number 2. Number 3, I always end with be kind on purpose. If you didn't hear my little rant spiel I gave about being at the doctor today, go back to the beginning and watch Ephesians 4:13, I think is the Bible verse that I read. And it says be kind and compassionate to everyone. So have empathy for people. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know what's going on in their head, all the things they're thinking of and trying to figure out. So be kind on purpose. I already lost count. My mind is going in a million spots. I have a code word. It's something yellow. Go back and watch it. You will win one of these 3 things that I made today. Your choice. You just have to pay for shipping. If you live close to me, then I will deliver it to you. There's a code word in there. I don't know what number we're on. Number 5, there's another code word of an object also considered yellowish in the sky. And I will give you a free 8x10 or one of these 3 that I have made today. Or an $80 value towards one of my pieces, one custom, whatever you want. Because I really appreciate you guys watching. I honestly don't think anyone in the world will watch this far. I'm at an hour and 5 minutes. I'll probably shave off like 5 or 10 minutes. But yes, please like, please share, and comment. Do you know that commenting is, excuse me, my nose is dripping. Commenting is the best way for the algorithm to go, ooh, they like her. Let's push her out to see more people to see her. So just comment, just ramble. Tell me about your day or whatever. I did have a few questions that you can comment on during my talk of making these. Honestly, this is just winging it for me, so I am definitely rambling. I know that. I'm not a talker. I mean, I am, but I just ramble. I don't know if any of it makes sense. Today, the kids went back to school, and it's so quiet. So, yeah. Anyways, go do those things I just said, and be kind on purpose. Love you guys.